In this video, we will do the first part of the technique. You will be able to answer lots of questions that you couldn't answer for years. Many of us want to have fast results, don't you agree? And with the techniques that I teach, it's all possible, as they're all based on natural body processes and body anatomy. Let's start with diagnostics first. Use your right hand, create scissors out of your index and middle finger and hug your left collarbone, but do it gently. Make sure your hand is not squeezing your body, and with practice you will manage it better. Just don't over squeeze it. Make sure it's light as the feather, your thumb is relaxed, and your collarbone is in between your index and middle finger. And I want you to hold your hand like this as long as it's needed on your left collarbone. As we all have different body stagnation and inflammation, so if you start feeling something new in the body, don't panic, just breathe. All of those reactions will go away, and by reactions I mean you might have some heaviness in your head, maybe tingling sensations across your body, heat or cold flashes, maybe old injury got activated, maybe some dizziness, or maybe opposite, you feeling more air in your breathing, so now you actually breathe better and you feel clarity in your head, or maybe some movement in your digestion happening. I just want you to pay attention to everything what's happening in your body right now. It's the vital, crucial information. It's like a lab test, by so much deeper. As we all have the same body systems, we have the same organs, and they're all located in the same places in the body. It doesn't matter which country you are from or which continent, we all have the same body structure, but we all have different lifestyle that creates certain body inflammations and stagnations, because when you have this tiredness feeling or whatsoever, the minor symptom, it already means there is some lymphatic stagnation, and with this technique you will be able to reduce it. So I want you to keep holding your collarbone, and I will continue explaining why we are doing so it makes more sense. This place right here is called venous angles. There is left venous angle and the right one, just above the collarbones. It's called venous angle for a reason. There are two major veins that form 90-degree angle, and all of the body lymph drains right here. 100% of all body lymph goes here. 3/4 goes to the left angle. That's why I'm asking you, please hold your left collarbone first, as 3/4 of all body lymph goes here, and venous angle always needs to start from the left one first, and then the right one, as 1/4 of all body lymph goes here. And by this I mean right arm, right lung, and right hemisphere of your head flushes down here. Compare your body right now to the bathtub full of water, and when you want to unplug the bathtub and let that water drain, you need to unplug that drain, right? So it's exactly the same thing right here. By working with your left collarbone first, you start unplugging your body bathtub so your lymph can go down the drain. So you're helping your lymphatic system to move all of that inflammation and stagnation that sits within your lymph nodes. So now you're just self-stimulating all of the internal processes and allow all of the toxins and inflammation to go down here. Also compare it to the sewage system or the toilet. Right now you're literally flushing the toilet. Let's say if the body has too much inflammation and the pipes are super clogged, the system won't be performing that well. By doing this technique, you are helping your own body to self-activate and push that stagnation down the drain. So you're like cleansing the pipes right now and helping your body to do what it's supposed to do, as the body is meant to self-cleanse the body by itself without any cleansing techniques. It's designed by Mother Nature to do its self-cleansing, and it's working for you 24/7. You just need to do your best not to contaminate your lymphatic system, as all of that contamination with toxins and inflammation enlarges lymph nodes. And guess what? We have about 1,000 lymph nodes across all body, internally within organs, above organs, and externally on the surface. So by working with venous angles, and now you're holding your hand on the left angle, you are literally activating the whole body. No joke. So you are working with all lymph nodes and you're helping those stagnated area, and by those sensations that you're experiencing right now, and we all have different body sensations, you will know where the problem is. At the same time, you're already helping your body to move it, push it through. As when lymph node also are compared to the mini factory station that cleanses your body. At the same time, immunity cells are born there. So when there is too much inflammation in this lymph node, it starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it starts affecting all of the systems below. And below our blood system, all of the blood vessels and nerves. By doing this technique, now you're helping your microcirculation through the blood system, and also you help to relax your nervous system. And you might feel the differences in your emotional state as well. You might feel sleepy, yawning, or more relaxed. That's how powerful it is. By working with lymphatic system, you are helping other systems in the body. It's about 1,000 lymph nodes. So how can you actually touch those that are deep internally with your hands? With this technique, it's real. You're actually activating them all. So any place where you have that inflammation, you're helping that lymph node to push it through, to actually do its job. So now you're flushing down all of those toxins and garbage down the drain. What actually contaminates lymphatic system, so you become super self-aware how you can help your body to work well. When is your body having lots of chronic inflammation and toxins, instead of creating strong immunity, now the body needs to self-cleanse itself harder and harder. Important function of lymphatic system is the immunity creation. But when your body is contaminated with inflammation and toxins, now your lymphatic system is more focusing on flushing all of those toxins out of your body instead of protecting you from viruses and bacteria. Your lymph nodes produce natural vaccine. So your body can actually protect itself from all external viruses and bacteria. And when the immunity is super strong, no bad guys will enter the body. But what if too much contamination that the lymphatic system needs to work on? Now it's not doing its duty. It's not really protecting you from those viruses and bacteria. And you may notice that immunity is actually lower than it should be. Let's talk about those factors that make the lymph get inflamed and contaminated with toxins and inflammation. So number one, it's food choices. Analyze what do you eat daily, how natural is your food, and by natural I mean vegetables, apples, and any other natural foods. It's more understandable for your body. But if you eat too much processed foods with lots of chemical ingredients, and you can clearly read the ingredient list with all of those long words, if you cannot even read them, definitely they're chemicals, and there are lots of processed food around. So processed food definitely contaminates the body. All of the fried foods, all of the chemical juices or energy drinks. Your lymphatic system doesn't understand it. It understands pure water, but not all of those unnatural sugars and the chemical drinks, and they're all around. So really analyze your diet, how clean it is. And the more you eat processed foods, then it's harder work for the lymphatic system, and that's when the inflammation starts in lymph nodes. Another thing is the viruses, bacteria, but again, you will be getting more sick if your lifestyle is not too healthy, as when you have too much external toxins, for example, coming from food, drinks, stress, as well as toxin. When you have too much stress, now the body cannot protect itself from all of those viruses and bacteria. How much alcohol do you consume? Lymphatic system doesn't like it. It's a big no-no. When you take too much supplements and vitamins, it's not healthy for lymphatic system as well, as too much overload for the body creates more work for lymphatic system to remove all of the byproducts from all of those supplements and vitamins, pharmaceuticals, all of the medication that you're taking. Now lymphatic system needs to work harder to actually release it from your body, and it will be doing everything possible to release it from your body. As remember I said earlier, lymphatic system is the self-drainage. It's like flushing the toilet, and the flush is right here. Imagine by holding your hand right here on the left collarbone now and feeling all of those sensations that you're feeling, and I want you to remember what they are, as it's your clues. Where was the actual deep root cause of all of your body symptoms? You're actually answering yourself lots of questions right now. And then while holding, you're actually flushing the toilet. You're draining the bathtub. You're allowing the lymphatic system to drain all of those toxins and inflammation down the drain. Keep holding until all of these new sensations are gone. Don't panic, just breathe. It's just the simple reaction of the body on that inflammation. It's like showing you whereabouts is the deep root cause. At the same time, it activates self-cleansing properties already, so you're helping yourself. And after you're done with the left ankle, you can do the same thing with the right ankle. Same principle. Your collarbone in between your index and middle finger of your left hand. What about your physical activity? Lymphatic system doesn't have the actual pump. It is pumped by muscle contractions. As for example, heart helps blood system to run, but lymphatic system doesn't have it. And if you don't have enough physical activity, it will be harder for lymphatic system to perform. So walking or swimming or any other activities that you like, the more you move, the more active you are, the better for your lymphatic system, as it's designed to self-cleanse you, and you don't need to do anything extra. Your job is not to become an obstacle for your lymphatic system to do its job. It knows what to do. The body is super smart. The body can self-heal from absolutely everything. Your job is just to create a good environment and to support it with smart actions and techniques. By doing the techniques, yes, you do diagnostics, you understand whereabouts the root causes are, and then there are ways how to actually treat it with your own hands. Lymphatic system can manage everything. You just need to help it. So by doing the techniques regularly, you're helping your blood system, nervous system. You will feel more relaxed and better, and feeling more happy overall. That now you know this knowledge, and you are super powerful now, as you can do your natural self-diagnostics for your own body. And by the way, your body sensations can be absolutely different day to day. In the next video, we will do the second part of the technique, and we are gonna go over some body sensations so I can explain deeper what it means. If you don't feel any sensations while holding and you have no feelings or nothing, it's totally fine. You still do the work. The process is still working. As remember, our bodies are designed very smart. All of the systems keep working. Even if you don't feel anything, it means maybe you don't work with your physical body too much and you don't feel your body that well just yet, or the processes will show up itself a bit later, maybe in few hours. Maybe you feel digestion is working better. So just pay attention, as these techniques that come from my method, they're all first aid help, regardless where you're at. Either you are at the airport and ate wrong food, now your tummy is bloated, you are gonna help yourself without medication or whatsoever. By doing certain techniques, you can help yourself. At the same time, you can also reduce the headache and any other symptoms that happened all of a sudden. All of the method that I give to you is super safe. It's based on the soft method. By soft method, I mean working with vessel system, with lymphatic vessel system that help other systems to function as they should be. Whatever happens, if you have body puffiness all of a sudden, face puffiness, by doing techniques, you can remove all of that puffiness. In my case, I recovered super fast after the wisdom teeth surgery that was very complicated, and I recovered super fast and all of the puffiness was gone. So all of the tools that I'm about to give you are all about emergency self-help and very deep diagnostics and self-treatment. You're going to answer so many questions that you had for years. So now I want you to check out the picture, and in the next video I will give you next step and I will explain more about the actual sensations.